Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is February 9, 2016. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. All right, looking at this market today, we see the S&P 500 E-mini futures falling again. They're down about 22 points at the moment to 1830 and a quarter per contract. Yesterday, we saw a pretty sharp decline in the market. We were down sharply, and then the market rallied back at the end of the day, and today it is taking another nosedive. So again, this creates opportunity in the day trading market. This is probably the best day trading environment I can remember. There's just opportunities here every single trading session if you know what you're doing, if you know how to trade. So again, come alongside of us if you want, and you can see us trade and trade right with us. Take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat, and you'll see everything that we are doing there. All right, let's take a look at some stocks in the news today. We're going to start off with CVS Caremark. You're going to take a look at this one. You're going to see this is trading a little bit lower. Stock closed at $89.65. It is now trading at $88. We'll be looking at this once the opening bell rings today for decent levels. Right now, it's pretty much in no man's land, and we'll see how it plays out once the opening bell rings. It's not down a big enough. It hasn't made a big enough move for a gap play, but it is a stock that we will play, and we do play quite often. Let's take a look at BHP Billiton today. That is trading lower, closed at $22.71, trading at $21.44, so a pretty good decline there. We'll see how that shakes out once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at FOXA, which is 21st Century Fox. Stock nosedived after the closing bell yesterday, has recuperated a little bit. Right now it is trading at $23.67. It closed at $24.59 yesterday. We're going to keep this one on the radar. I am seeing some levels right off the bat here that interest me. One of those levels would be right around $21.80 if it does get down there. So if it gets there, that would be a level we would be interested in for 21st Century Fox, and we'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look at GPS, which is Gap. Gap is gapping up. Stock closed at $24 yesterday, trading at $24 and a quarter. It was up around $24.80 yesterday. Now it's pulled back in a little bit. So we'll watch this one once the opening bell rings. Either way, if this does rally, I don't really see this getting much above $25.67, but that would be a huge move either way you slice it or dice it. All right, let's take a look at REGN, which is a biotech name. This is Regeneron. And what you're going to see here, this stock is trading at $360, closed at $390. So that is an ugly, ugly, ugly move there. When I look at this one, really nothing down till around $305, $306 before I get interested. So not sure we're going to see it go down that low, but nonetheless it could. There is going to be some short-term support around the $320 level if you are aggressive. But we'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. We'll see how it plays out. All right, let's take a look at good old Coca-Cola. I think they are in the news. Stock is trading at $42.55, closed at $42.65. Not a big deal there. Still a ton of resistance around $43.70 if it does rally. Let's take a look at good old-fashioned Wendy's. Wendy's is trading at $10.70, closed at $10.15. Good little pop for Wendy's. I am seeing right off the bat resistance around $11.20. So keep that on the radar. That could be a fade opportunity potentially. $11.20 resistance level for Wendy's. Let's take a look at Royal Dutch Shell. We're going to look at the B shares, and we're going to see here stock closed at $44.52. It is trading at $42.93. So that is an ugly move there. We'll see if it does proceed lower. We're going to keep this one on the radar for the opening bell. Let's take a look at Viacom. Right now, this is trading at $41.50, closed at $41.85, so I'm not really seeing any big change there. We'll see how this one plays out once the opening bell rings. Some European banks, Credit Suisse, weak again today. Stock closed at $14.44, trading at $13.38. That is an ugly, ugly move. Deutsche Bank, another leading German bank stock, trading at $14.92. Closed at $15.54. So that is ugly on the charts as well. So we have lots of names out here. Most are probably trading down. We'll see how this plays out once the opening bell rings. I want to take a look at the U.S. dollar index, and what you're going to see here, the dollar index is falling right now. So that is down about 51 cents. but you can see that has nosedived. Generally, weaker dollar will help gold and oil. It certainly is helping gold today. Gold is trading up a point. Oil right now is still down 21 cents. So, again, it's going to be a lot to do with crude. If crude can catch some kind of a bid today, that will help out the major stock indexes, also help out many of the energy stocks. If crude does not catch a bid today, we might just see a weaker market across the board. Right now, the S&P 500 E-mini futures are trading down 22.5 points before the opening bell, and we'll just take it in stride here and see how it plays out. But either way, there are lots of stocks out here that are making noise. There are lots of stocks out here that are jumping around, and again, we will look to play different equities once the opening bell rings today, because we do have very, very good volatility. Volatility to us means opportunity. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.